So wet corrosion, also known as electrochemical corrosion, also known as immersed corrosion. So it occurs mostly under wet or moist conditions through the formation of electrochemical cells and is therefore referred to as electrochemical corrosion. So it can be easily explained by electrochemical theory of corrosion. Actually, all metals have tendency to pass into the solution, to pass electrons into the solution. The tendency of metal to pass into solution when immersed in a solution of its salt is measured in terms of electrode potential. Electrode potential. So metal to pass conductivity, metal to conduct into the solution whenever it is immersed in a solution, it is measured in terms of electrode potential. If a metal having lower reduction potential, means if metal having lower reduction potential, it's higher electropositive. If that is the basic concept, if electrode potential is less, electropositive nature is the high. Electropositive character is the high. It comes into contact with another metal having a high electrode potential, high electrode potential, high electronegative. So this is a galvanic cell is set up. So metal having one metal having lower reduction potential, it means high electropositive, comes into contact with another metal having high electrode potential, means high electronegative character. So what is happening there? Which having lower electrode potential become anode, which having lower electrode potential become anode and get dissolved as a corresponding metallic ions. Which having lower, you have to remember it, metal which having lower electrode potential become anodic and get dissolved as corresponding metallic ions with the liberation of free electrons. Suppose here we are representing M as a metal. Metal having lower electrode potential act as an anode, automatically it will be dissolved in the solution as a metallic ion. So M metal, it dissolved, converted as a Mn plus releasing N electrons, a number of electrons. It's the oxidation. Here oxidation is occurs. The metal with high electrode potential act as cathode. So the metal which having lower electrode potential act as anode, it will be automatically dissolved with concerned oxidation occurs. At anode, always obviously oxidation occurs. That metal is released electrons. Metal which having high electrode potential act as cathode and gets protected during the process. So here metal which having high electrode potential act as cathode and get protected during the process. So here we can see the mechanism of electrochemical corrosion. Mechanism of electrochemical corrosion. The existence of separate cathodic and anodic areas between where current flows through the conducting solution. So wherever current is flowing through conducting solution, automatically they separate as a cathodic and anodic areas. So oxidation means loss of electrons. It occurs at anode. So oxidation takes place at anodic area and the metal is destroyed by either dissolution or combination with oxygen. So oxidation means loss of electrons. metal is destroyed, oxidized by either dissolution or combination with oxygen. Hence, corrosion always takes place at the anode. Corrosion always takes place at the anode. So, metal, it releases some electrons, depends on its oxidation state, number of electrons, and then Mn plus, metal converted into concerned cation. It's the oxidation. What about reduction? So reduction is the gain of electrons. It takes place at the cathode. At anode oxidation, cathode reduction takes place. The electrons from the anode are accepted. So here in the anode, electrons are released. So electrons are accepted at cathode by dissolved oxygen, forming ions such as OH minus ions, because there is a solution, right? Then here forming as a hydroxide ion or oxide ion, OH minus ion or O2 minus ion. So here oxygen, water plus electrons converted into hydroxide ion. Here this is the reduction. Reduction. Or oxygen plus electrons converted into oxide ion, O2 minus ion. This is also reduction. So reduction takes place at cathode. So here two ways are there to form as a formation of hydroxide ion or oxide ion. The metallic ions at anodic area and non-metallic ions at cathodic area diffuse towards each other through conducting medium and form a corrosion product somewhere between anode and cathode. At anode oxidation is going on, at cathode reduction is going on. Then metallic ions at anodic area and non-metallic ions, OH minus, either OH minus or oxide ions at cathodic area. So both are diffused towards opposite direction. And through conducting medium and form a corrosion product somewhere between anode and cathode, because they are moving towards their opposite direction. Whenever they are reacting both, depending on the nature of corrosive environment, the mechanism of electrochemical corrosion may be explained in terms of evolution of hydrogen, evolving of hydrogen, or absorption of oxygen. Absorption of oxygen. Evolving of hydrogen or absorption of oxygen. So first we will discuss the evolution of hydrogen. The process of corrosion in which hydrogen is liberated. Hence it is called evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion. Hence it is called evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion. This mechanism of corrosion follows usually in acidic environment. Usually in acidic environment. Wherever acidic environment is there, at that time evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion is undergone. Here in acidic medium, absence of oxygen, hydrogen ion acquires electron with the liberation of H2 gas in cathodic reaction. And the anode is formed. In the anode is the metal which undergo oxidation and lose electrons to environment and pass into solutions. So here you can observe this evolution of hydrogen. So this is the metal rod is in the solution. Simply we are taking example as an iron. So here cathodic area is very small, anodic area is large, anodic area is large. At anode metal releases electrons. Suppose here iron converted into Fe2 plus and also releases 2 electrons. This is anodic area, this is very large area. Anodic area is very large here. Then cathodic area is very small. What is happening at anode? Electrons are released. These are flowing to, electrons are flow towards cathode. Towards cathode. What is happening at cathode? Cathode H plus ions in the solution took electrons and release hydrogen as a gas. This is the evolution of hydrogen gas. So you can observe you can see here oxidation and reduction reactions of evolution of hydrogen. So if iron metal is used to the dissolution of iron as a Fe2 plus, iron converted into Fe2 plus and also releases 2 electrons because iron converted into plus 2 state, hence it released 2 electrons. This is the oxidation. Then these electrons flow through the metal from anode to cathode, where H plus ions of acidic solution accept these electrons and get reduced in the form of hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is liberated. H plus electrons. Hydrogen gas is liberated. The overall reaction. What is the overall reaction? Iron plus 2H plus gives rise to Fe2 plus. At the same time, hydrogen is released. This is evolution of hydrogen reaction. It is very important to note that in the hydrogen evolution type of corrosion, anodic area are very large. So this entire is the anodic area. This is very large. Metal will be undergone corrosion very easily. It will be by releasing 2 electrons or oxidation. Very large. In the evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion, anodic area is very large in comparison to cathodic area. All the metals above hydrogen in electrochemical series having a tendency to get dissolved in acidic solution with liberation of hydrogen. All the metals above the hydrogen in electrochemical series. So electrochemical series, I will explain electrochemical series, galvanic series in the next topic, next class. So which metals having the which metals are above in the hydrogen in electrochemical series, they have the tendency to get dissolved in acidic solution with liberation of hydrogen. This is the evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion. You have to remember, this is the solution, acidic solution. Acidic solution means H plus ions are there, number of H plus ions are present in that solution. Then if iron rod is there, what is happening? Iron automatically converted at anodic area, iron automatically releases electrons and converted into the Fe2 plus ion. Then whatever electrons released, they are reacted with by, hydrogen H plus ions and form hydrogen gas is liberated. Next we will go to the absorption of oxygen. So this type of corrosion occur in basic or neutral environment. So evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion occurs in the acidic medium. Absorption of oxygen occurs at basic or neutral environment. So here, basic or neutral environment such as sodium chloride solution is used as a here electrolyte. The common example is corrosion of iron occurs by oxygen in the presence of aqueous solution of sodium chloride in presence of oxygen is known as absorption of oxygen, not absorption of oxygen. So here, see here, this is entirely opposite to the evolution of hydrogen type of. Here anodic area is very small anodic area. Large cathodic area is there. This is opposite to that. So whatever it may be, at anode, iron undergoes oxidation, releases electrons. Then at anode, iron dissolves to form ions such as Fe2 plus, and then 2 electrons are released. At cathode, the electrons evolved by the reaction are accepted by oxygen in presence of water. This is oxygen in presence of water. These electrons are accepted by these oxygen, and then OH minus ions are formed. This is the reduction. So in this reaction, oxygen is undergone, oxygen absorption is going on. Hence, this reaction is known as absorption of oxygen type of corrosion. So the Fe2 plus ions at anode and OH minus ions at cathode diffuse, and when they combine, first ferrous hydroxide precipitate is formed. Fe2 plus 2 OH minus ions gives rise to ferrous hydroxide. In the presence of sufficient oxygen, if excess oxygen is present, ferrous oxide can be easily oxidized into ferric hydroxide. So ferrous hydroxide, in presence of excess amount of oxygen, so it's easily converted into ferric hydroxide. Yellow is precipitate, yellow rust. If supply of oxygen is limited, then black anhydrous magnetite is formed. That is ferrous ferric oxide. Ferrous ferric oxide is formed. This is ferric hydroxide. It's converted into black rust. That is ferrous ferric oxide. Fe2O3, FeO. Fe2O3 and FeO6H2O. Or otherwise, we can mention this as Fe3O4 6H2O. This is the rust, black rust. So, this is the electrochemical theory of corrosion. So, in the electrochemical theory of corrosion proceed two ways. One is the evolution of hydrogen. Another one is the absorption of oxygen. So, in the evolution of hydrogen, here hydrogen is liberated. In this type of corrosion, anodic area is large, cathodic area is small. In the absorption of oxygen, anodic area is small, cathodic area is large. So, in the whatever it may be, corrosion is going on. One is through releasing of hydrogen, evolution of hydrogen. Another one is absorption of oxygen. This is electrochemical theory of corrosion, or wet corrosion, or immersion corrosion. Electrochemical theory of corrosion, wet corrosion, or immersion corrosion.